We need to talk about women. So I think this is we kind of have to talk about this, and I think this is a bit of an elephant in the room, to be honest with you. So you can talk about the junior stuff, I think, in quite an impassioned, genuine, celebratory mood, because, like I said earlier, I've been looking at junior participation figures and like scoffing for years and years when they've moved like 1%. And looking at those Scottish figures and kind of the eye test of what you're seeing at golf facilities and the amount of kids there are there's undeniable growth in that category. Scottish Golf have got this kind of grand plan to grow female membership by over 50% over the next decade. And these are the kinds of initiatives that kind of governing bodies and the game has been talking about for years and years and years. England Golf have had a scheme called Girls Golf Rocks for some time. And there are these sort of pockets of either individuals or union-based activities which are totally focused on trying to increase female participation. There obviously is some progress being made. So we're seeing a 14% increase in female rounds played, and the governing body in Scotland have got a dedicated women and girls coordinator, which they're funding at every club at club level. But the kind of data, both in terms of the Scottish Golf numbers and our own survey, and just what we know in terms of what will come from the England Golf data, is that female representation remains really, really low. So we talked about a gap between kind of perception and reality for junior golfers and for younger golfers. There is definitely a gap between the strategic intent of the game to bring more women in and what is actually happening. And I still think like there's miles to go, and it's still this sort of untapped potential for the game as a whole is to increase female participation. Where are they all?